Whoa, look. It's your favorite YouTube guy that you probably forgot existed. Welcome back to the Lego West Coast Lego channel. I think that's what it's still called. Basically today, I decided, why don't I upload a YouTube video? It's been a year. I think I uploaded my last video on the Roman Coliseum in like December of 2020, so it's now January 1st, 2022. But I thought it was a perfect time to maybe make my annual return to YouTube and then crawl back into the shadowy depths of... I don't know what I was supposed to say there. I don't upload very often, you can tell probably by this video. Basically, I thought it'd be pretty epic if we counted down the top 10 LEGO sets of 2021, because I think it was a pretty excellent year for LEGO overall. I know a lot of people don't share that sentiment and thought there was a lot of dumb stuff, and there was a bunch of dumb stuff too. But I'm very excited about the future of LEGO, so I think let's reflect back on 2021. This list is unfortunately kind of incomplete, as there are a lot of sets, including the Titanic, Home Alone, and the UCS AT-AT that would be in the top 5 that I don't have yet, and I decided I'm going to keep those out. I want to judge them fairly and, you know, actually have them in hand. So, let's get straight into number 10. I'll stop rambling. Yeah. Number 10. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy already. Now, number 10 on this list is somewhere up on this shelf. Yeah, you might... somewhere over there. It's the Avengers Compound set from the Infinity Saga line. Now, this set is really mixed bag to me, and that's why it's on the bottom of the list here. I think the builds in the set really drag it down. I think the minifigures, especially that new Thanos, the new Captain America, are excellent. Very nice minifigures, and very welcome additions to the Marvel line, but the builds just aren't good, in my opinion. The Ant-Man van is fine. I think that's a nice little mini build, but the Avengers Compound itself kind of sucks. That's just my opinion. I know a bunch of people probably disagree with me, but I just don't like it. I think it's inaccurate, of course. I mean, it shouldn't be fully intact by the time this set is supposed to take place within the movie's timeline. And it also just is very bland. It's just a bland-looking white building with a few windows. So yeah, I think the Avengers Compound itself really drags the set down. But I think it still deserves a spot at number 10 on this list. Now, number 10, that's not this number. What is it? Number 9, we got the Winnie the Pooh Idea Set, which is on my shelf right over here. Squeeze it. Now, the Winnie the Pooh set, I think, has an excellent build that improves on not only the original submission, but... okay, yeah, that's all I meant to say there. Just improves on the original submission. It has so many added details. I love the use of the... what are they called again? The sea plant pieces as the tree branches. I'm blanking on the name of those. I feel dumb. But yeah, it has a lot of unique greebling detail. I guess, I don't think that's the right word, but I mean, like, how they got, like, the little leaves in the bushes to fit in using Super Jumper elements was very creative. I think also the minifigures are a highlight of this set, including my favorite, Eeyore. Oh, very nice. Very nice specialized molded pieces. My arm hurts. I'm going to switch. Ooh. Yeah, but I think Winnie the Pooh definitely deserves the 9th spot on this list. It's not my favorite idea set of the year. We'll see the other one later. And, yeah, but let's move on to our number 8 spot. Perfect. Now, number 8 is, I gotta check my list. It says Tumbler Big, so I'm assuming that means it is the Tumbler, the big boy. You can see him right over there. I got my Falcon in the way, and I don't want to trip over it and die trying to get to it, but the Tumbler is an excellent set, don't get me wrong, but I think just based upon the fact that it's a re-release, essentially, of the 2014 set, I think it deserves to be this low on the list. It's still awesome. It still has all the detail. It improves in a few little ways. There's a few new elements that they've used to enhance the model, but overall I think it's just a little too similar to the original to really get it in the top 5 of this list. So it misses out on that, but I still think it's an excellent set. But it isn't the best Tumbler of 2021. Yes, that's right. My favorite Tumbler of 2021 is not the big boy. Big boy right there. It's the little guy. I keep pointing in the wrong direction. But okay, it's this one right here. Grab it. Oh, just hit it. Oh, look at that. Look at this thing. I'm going to pick it up with my hands. Look at that. This is the normal tumbler, I guess. It is eloquent. It's quite beautiful. It has a lot of the same details as the big one, but smaller, because it is smaller. I think this set is just the best small Batmobile we've gotten in a while. No offense to the beautiful 1966 one we got this year too, which is somewhere hidden over there, I don't know. But I think this set just encapsulates the tumbler so well in this small scale. I appreciate that it's also, I believe, like an odd build. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't think the studs are evenly, there's not like an even distribution of studs. This doesn't make any sense, but basically, it's a really cool set. I think the Nightmare Batman minifigure we got as well with this thing was really cool. I love that they actually went back and did that. But yeah, so this tumbler is pretty epic, very nice set. I keep saying epic. But let's move on to whatever number is next. I already forgot. Is this thing like rolling? I don't know. It's the Benatar. Okay, that's not the right one. Never mind. But yeah, number 7, I think we're on. Yeah, that's one. Is this guy right here? The UCS style Benatar Milano, whatever you want to call it, the Guardian's ship from the Infinity Saga line. It's excellent. It's beautiful. It's. I love how they captured all the shapes and the curves in the model. That sounds weird saying that. It's just it's so detailed, and I think it's probably on par with a lot of the UCS sets we see from Star Wars. I think the figures are also very good for the most part, like Rocket and Star-Lord and Groot are excellent. But then you got stuff like Mantis, who's barely improving on the original Mantis from 2017. We got, I guess, like Thor and a Chitauri. What does the Chitauri even have to do with anything that's happening, Lego? Come on. We could have got Drax and Gamora and Nebula and all the other actual Guardians of the Galaxy instead of some random goon. Yeah, but I think the set is just a vast improvement on an already excellent model from 2018 with the original, what is it called? Like the Thanos battle set. So yeah, I think it deserves the whatever number we're on spot on this list. Whoa! Okay, apparently we're on number 5, so that's interesting. But I'm standing right in front of it. Can you guess what it is? It's the gunship. Look at this bad boy. So smooth. But the gunship is... I love that we're actually getting stuff like this. It's like a prequel UCS set. That's awesome. Even though I hate the prequels with a burning passion. But I love the Clone Wars, so it kind of cancels it out, I guess. This is in the Clone Wars too. Might be a little different. Who cares? Okay. The figures are not good. They're not good at all. In fact, like, look at this. Stupid. I don't want a Mace Windu. No, thank you. I mean, not that Mace Windu's bad or anything, but this isn't the set for that. We want a Jedi Bob. But this might be a controversial take. I think in this set, the minifigs kind of are extras. I'm sorry, but like, it's not even meant to go with minifigs. It's like 2 times too big. If the Falcon had terrible minifigs, I'd be like, oh, that sucks, because this is a minifig compatible set. This one is not. It's a big, oversized gunship. So I feel like the figures aren't a big deal. But again, Jedi Ball. This was our chance. Oh, we didn't get it. But I think the set itself is excellent. It might be a little light on greebling compared to stuff like the aforementioned Millennium Falcon, but I think it makes up for it in sheer girth. Look how big this guy is. It's ginormous. But anyways, that's my take on the UCS gunship. Very nice set. Not so great minifigs. Let's move on to number 4. My god, my arm is getting tired. Oh, my fingers in the camera. I have very good production quality. So we got the Blacksmith Shop at number 4. It's very nice. Very nice set. I keep just saying the same things, just it's very nice. But it is very nice. It has a lot of nice detailing in it. I especially like the textures you have on the walls in here. It's a really cool ideas set, and I keep saying to myself whenever they announce that an unlicensed set that kind of is a return to an old theme, like Pirates of Barracuda Bay, for example. Every time they announce one of those kind of sets, I'm like, well, it's cool. I'm not going to buy it, though. And then I end up absolutely loving the set and buying it. So, I guess whichever one they have planned next, I don't know what that's going to be. I'm in Lego, because I think Don did good with this one. Whoa, wasn't that cool? Bet you've never seen camera tricks like that before. Now, on number 3 on this list, I just have the word shuttle written down, so I guess we got this one. Is the Imperial... That's not the right one. That one's terrible. Oh, it's this shuttle right here. The NASA Discovery STS-31. It's the big spaceship they made this year. And usually, I hate when LEGO does these big spaceships because they're usually in the ideas line. Like, I want LEGO ideas to be reserved for new... I guess they're new ideas still technically, but like, we get so many NASA sets, so I'm so glad that starting with the lunar lander from, I think, a few years ago, they're finally starting to do these NASA sets in a line of their own. And I think this one is the best we've gotten so far. It is immaculate. Like, the curves and the shaping on it are so accurate. It's honestly a set that I was not even, like, looking forward to remotely, that turned out just exceeding all of my expectations for it, and becoming one of my favorites of the year. Also, that Hubble telescope is a fantastic bonus. I love all of the vac metallized silver pieces that they use on it. But yeah, this is my number 3 on the list. I highly recommend, even if you're not a LEGO Space fan, to at least maybe check out the instructions for the set on LEGO.com to see how some of the contouring and shapes were done, because I think it truly will blow your mind. Now let's get into our top 2. Okay, number two. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, I think it's this one right here. Ninjago City Gardens. Now, I'm not a Ninjago guy. I used to like Ninjago back in like 2011, back in the old days. But this set, and the other Ninjago City for that matter, are just some of the best things LEGO's ever done. They're so beautiful, and look at how immaculate the detail is. I almost knocked it over. But yeah, the colors I think are very vibrant on this one, which is a change from the original that I actually like. The original is a little more monotone compared to it. You can definitely see that on the shelf when they're beside each other. But yeah, I think this set is just layers upon layers upon layers of intricate detail, and I honestly think that any LEGO fan, even if you're not a fan of Ninjago like me, should pick this set up. Like, that's how good it is. I don't know how to come up with creative angles anymore, so I'm just doing this. Anyways, we're at the top spot. The big dog. Who is it? What is it? That's right. It's the Corner Garage. No, I'm just kidding. It's the Daily Bugle. Now, LEGO released a lot of good modulars this year. Of course, the aforementioned Ninjago City Garden, that was somewhere back there. The Police Station and the Spring Lantern Festival were both great sets too, but the Bugle, not only is it a Spider-Man set, which gives it an added bonus, and we've got a lot of cool figures. Daredevil and Punisher, two of my favorites, finally in minifig form, but it's a big LEGO skyscraper. How can you beat that? Like, it has a taxi, which is hanging here. It's got an antenna. Whoa, look at that. But it's the complete package for any LEGO Marvel fan. You get a bunch of characters you love. You get a huge centerpiece to your Marvel display. You can just pose all of these characters. And have like the Sinister Six and Spider-Man and all these characters just coming together on this one giant display piece. It's unmatched in its epicness. That is, unless they release an Avengers Tower next year, which is becoming increasingly likely. But I think this set will still have a special place in my heart, even if that one comes out as my favorite LEGO modular set of all time. Now, that's my list for 2021 of the top 10 sets. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I don't upload often. I have no excuse. I'm just lazy. You know, actually, this year I was pretty busy, so I did have an excuse this time. Hell yeah. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope to see you guys again in the next video, which will probably be in approximately 12 to 13 months from now. So look out for that. But anyways, yeah, I've been me, you've been you, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's a weird way to end this video. Okay, bye! I'm gonna cover the camera.